What's up, everyone? You're very welcome along. Today we're going to be covering Manchester United's game against Paris Saint-Germain. Big game in this group. United sitting pretty top of the group as things stand. PSG still with a little bit of work to do. How are we all? I hope that you're all well. Nice to see you in. What have we got? WFM. There you go. Wrong channel, Connor, but we'll take it, mate. We'll take it anyway. How are we, everybody? Welcome in. Kevlar, lovely to see you in, buddy. Hope the family are well. This is going to be an interesting game. The other game, the Istanbul game against Leipzig, is 3-3 there going into the final few minutes. Leipzig after throwing away 3-1 lead in that one. But I have to say, I'm intrigued to see how United get on tonight at home to PSG. It's a tie that United have done quite well in recent history. So there we go. Psg Lineup is in the chat there. RSH, you absolute legend, buddy. Thank you. I'll go through the starting lineups before the game kicks off. Don't worry, but it is in the chat there from RSH14. Playing an absolute blinder, sir. Well done. What have we got? Josh Dunn, WFM to you, mate. How are you? Lovely to see you in. Sean as well, the gaming dude. Welcome everybody in. Scotty's always in as well. Scotty, lovely to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. What score do I think it'll be? I don't know, man. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see how United get on tonight. I really am. Prediction 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 United, you know. I think I don't think PSG are that great shakes these days. They seem to be relying a lot on is Verratti starting? Actually, let me have a look at that one. Verratti is starting. That'll give PSG a little boost, I think, because he is the heartbeat of that midfield when he's available for PSG. But it's an intriguing tie, this one, in a very competitive group as well. It was always going to be, wasn't it, with PSG, Leipzig, United in the same group. Hello, Craig. We talked in the Chelsea-Tottenham game. I remember you, Mr. E. Lovely to see you back in again, pal. How are you? Hope your week has gone well. Can this potato get 5k subs? Hand on heart, mate. Great name for an account, but when I seen it first, I thought, this lad's taking the piss out of me. But no, you're just a dude with a cool account name, so well in. Tom Ferguson says his score prediction is United 2, Paris Saint-Germain 2. PSG drawn against Bordeaux and lost against Monaco. I know they're not in great form at all. Like, this is what I don't understand. They're always mentioned by some people as potential winners of the competition, and look, they got to the final last year, and you have to give them credit for that, but I don't see it. Personally, I just don't see it. Mr. Potato Man's going, that's what I'm calling you, by the way, sir. So, Mr. Potato Man saying a boring 0-0. Oh, no, mate, please. If I have to sit through a United game and I have to sit through a PSG game, please let there at least be goals in it, you know what I mean? Connor said want PSG to win it. I don't know. I don't know if I do. This is weird. It's going to sound weird, but bear with me. I'm going to try and explain it. So my thought process is if PSG lose this, I'd rather see Leipzig go through and look at the fume of PSG going out in the group stage. That would, because United are going to go through. One way or the other, United will get through this group. So I don't think they're going to get knocked out. So we'll accept the fact that United are going to progress. And who is that going to be at the, I suppose, detriment to? And I'm not going to lie, I'd much rather Leipzig go through than PSG. And I hope, again, if United top the group, then that would give us potentially Leipzig as an opponent maybe of us after having topped the group, which is lovely to say as well. Have you seen, what's this? Have you seen what's happening to Real Madrid? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I've told you guys for the last 6 months that there's big trouble in Spain with Real Madrid and Barcelona, particularly with the finances. Look, COVID hit everybody in the pocket, but those clubs were already stretched, and again with the Bernabeu and the new camp looking to be redeveloped, it's going to be difficult times there in Madrid. And if you go right back to when they brought back in Zinedine Zidane, I said at the time, I think it's a bit of a Hail Mary from them trying to patch up cracks that run a lot deeper than Zidane is going to be able to come in and fix. And look, you can't argue against the success that Zinedine Zidane has had at Real Madrid. I mean, they owned the European Cup there for a few years, but it's not the same squad now. It's not the same group of players, and I think it needs a big shake-up, which I don't know if they can afford. What have we got? 3-2 to PSG, in my opinion, says Lace. Lovely to see you in again, buddy. COVID did Barca dirty, said Mr. E. It did, along with some questionable purchases. Like, I don't understand why Barca bought Antoine Griezmann. It just doesn't seem like a good fit to me. I don't understand why Barca went out there and brought in an aging player, as good a player as he is, in midfield from Juventus, and then sent Arthur, a younger player, the other way. There's some questionable decisions there, and of course you can go right back to the whole Felipe Coutinho fee that they paid us, which was more than he was worth, if we're being honest. Beastie Gamer 145's gone for a 2-2 in this one. If PSG go out, Mbappe 2021 could be on. I think, to be fair, regardless of what happens this year, Mbappe's going to want to get out of PSG one way or the other. And if my memory's right, and again, I'm happy to be wrong on this, I think his contract's up 1 year after the end of this season, which does give him a good bit of power when it comes to negotiating either a new deal or a release from the club. Be interesting to see Cavani playing against his old club if he plays. Let me just have a look. He's not starting anyway, is he? Yes, he is. Sorry, he is. Starting right up top for United today. So look, that I suppose leads us in nicely to have a look at the starting lineups. David De Gea has recovered. He went off injured, or he went off anyway to be replaced by Henderson in the league. So it's De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Telles at the back for United. McTominay and Fred in the anchor of the midfield. Rashford, Fernandes, Martial and Cavani. So look, pretty good attacking lineup there from United if you're looking at the front four. Fernandes, Martial, Rashford and Cavani. Look, that should be intriguing to watch. Then for PSG, Navas, Florenzi, Marquinhos, Diallo, Kimpembe, Verratti, Pereira, Paredes, Neymar, Moise Kean and Kylian Mbappe. So again, there's some great attacking talent out there, and the purist in me as a football fan wants to be able to, as a neutral, sit back and enjoy this, but I just hope we don't get one of those games that's marred by stop-start football and players rolling around. Because there is great attacking talent on that pitch, and it should be, as a neutral, an enjoyable game to watch. But with Paris Saint-Germain, this often isn't the case. At least Griezmann scored a beautiful goal against Osasuna, but I get what you're saying. It's the fee that they paid, the way he did them dirty the year before as well by staying at Atletico. And just the whole thing just didn't make sense to me about Griezmann. PSG lineup, RSH has put it in the chat as well. Thank you very much. Who's your least favourite player from United? My least favourite. I don't really have strong feelings against any particular for Manchester United, but I don't know, man. I find Maguire. Let's go with Maguire because he's completely overpriced. But I don't really hate anyone, to be fair. I hate the club, but individually, I don't really have any hard feelings against any of them. Just joined from the Anfield agenda. Really looking forward to my first watch along and here with you mates at Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Great to have you in. And again, folks, if you are new to the channel, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. The good news is you won't be hearing me talking about betting links. You won't be hearing me asking you for super chats or any of that stuff because we're not monetized on here. So it's old school tonight. So yeah, just sit back, relax and have a little bit of fun as always. John O'Neill said, I don't get why Ollie loves McTominay. I'm a United fan myself, but he has to play Van de Beek. I can understand some aspects of the appeal of McTominay because he'll give you everything. He'll give you 100% out there on the pitch, albeit some of his skill sets are limited. You would imagine, yes, that Donny Van de Beek would maybe give a little bit more guile to that Manchester United midfield, but I suppose it depends on what Solskjaer wants. Is he looking for Fred and McTominay to go in there, win that midfield battle, and allow the front four to do what they do, maybe again acting as a bit of a shield again in front of that defence, again giving that front four a bit of license to get forward and do what they do. So again, being an outsider, I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on at United too much, but again, not trying to justify his decision making there, buddy, but that's my 2 cents on it anyway. Hi Craig, I'm a United fan, so I probably won't be watching on the channel the whole game. That's alright, Zach. Welcome in, mate. Lovely to have you with us. Enjoy the game wherever you might watch it, Zach. Hope PSG batter United. Come on, Neymar and Mbappe, said Naeem. Who do I think will win today? Well, the pressure is massively on Paris Saint-Germain, but I know I fancy United might sneak a 2-1. Of course, there will be the penalty, so they're already 1-0 up because they'll have a penalty at some point. If I had money to bet on this, I'd be lashing it on a pen to win the game. That or a red card, actually. Messi's not starting again, said John. They're probably all wrapped up in the group, are they? I don't know Barcelona's situation in that group. I've been so Liverpool focused lately. I haven't had much time to watch other stuff, although I did watch most of the Leipzig game against Istanbul earlier on, just keeping an eye on Kanade and Upamecano. And Upamecano was doing alright in that game, you know. Wait, let me just go back and check. Oh, they got the win. Leipzig got the win in the end. Get in there, lads. Leipzig got a late winner in that one. They were 3-1 up. They were pegged back to 3-3, and they're after going and getting a late winner. So, the table stands like this. Manchester United on 9 points. Leipzig have played a game extra on 9 points. Paris Saint-Germain 4 games in on 6 points. And Istanbul, Bahashashakir, again, sorry if I mispronounced that, on 3 points. So, Big night this for PSG. What's the last games in the group? Let me have a look. So the last games, PSG are at home to Istanbul and United are away to Leipzig. Now, if United get a result tonight, even a point that'll probably see them through, will they send a weakened side then over to Leipzig? Leipzig looking for something in that game. It's going to be a very interesting end to this group, and if PSG don't get a win tonight, there is every chance that they're going out in the group stage and into the Europa League, and BTEC Klopp is going to probably be looking at a P45. Brian's gone for a 2 or 3-1, sounds about right. Hopefully Scala scores a hat-trick for United. Glory, glory, Man United. Well in, Brad. Love a bit of banter like that, pal. Evening all, said Minnie. How are you, sir? Alex, Liverpool 11 is in as well. If Barca don't win the Champions League, I hope Liverpool do. I'll take that, mate. And look, I have a massive soft spot for Barcelona. Everybody knows that. I've made no secret of the fact that the first shirt I ever owned was a Barcelona shirt. But they certainly are, if you want to call them, my second club. I know that's a bit cringy to say, but I've always had a soft spot for Barcelona until we play them. And if anyone doubts my loyalty, just watch the fucking watch-along of the Barca game, and that'll tell you where my loyalties were. John Hamilton, lovely to see you, John. I hope you're feeling better, mate. Said, put a bet on Neymar to hit the ground at least 10 times rolling around. Oh, that must have been massively odds on. Must have been odds on. Ajax or Atalanta for the round of 16. I think Ajax will do it, you know. I think Ajax have the guile to get over the line. I was impressed with a lot of aspects of Ajax play actually against us last night. Technically, they're so proficient, very well drilled, as you'd expect from an Ajax side. And look, it was tough work last night. We've made it tougher than we probably needed to with the missed opportunities. Again, though, it was a night for the youngsters to really blossom, wasn't it? Creevy and Kelleher, Jones, and Nico Williams putting in great displays last night. I'm really good, RSH. Lovely to see you all in. What's my prediction? I'm going to go 2-1 United. Why not? I'm going to go 2-1 United in this one. But I hope that we get to see the best of football. I hope that we get to see a really good attacking game with the likes of Neymar and Mbappe, and then of course the likes of Rashford, Cavani, Martial, Bruno Fernandes as a neutral, and I am a neutral in this one. I'm hoping I just see an exciting game. Did someone say 7 times, Mark? I don't know. Did someone say 7 times? In your opinion, who's better, Stevie G or Scholes? Look, hand on heart, Steven Gerrard is levels above Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes was limited in what he could do to some extent. Excellent midfielder. Definitely somebody that needs to be mentioned in, I suppose, the midfielders of his generation. But I don't think he's up there with the Keanes, the Vieiras, the Lampards, the Gerrards. I honestly don't. It's just my opinion. I know United fans hate me for it, but that's my honest view. Good player, but not the complete player. And I think Gerrard had very few things that he couldn't execute. Other than a league title, I suppose. It's what people are going to say to me. How many penalties do you think United will get? I don't know, man. I don't know. Gerrard's better than Scholes and Lampard's at RSH 14. And again, I would agree with that. But we're talking about a once-in-our-generation player for Liverpool there in Steven Gerrard. You know what I mean? We're not just picking any random midfielder. We're picking somebody that carried the weight of the club on his shoulders almost single-handedly at times. So it's not to be disparaging towards any other midfielder, just the absolute esteem that we hold Steven Gerrard in. Craig, it's me, Wasim from the USA. How's it going? Tickety-boo, Wasim. Tickety-boo, buddy. Do I think Alisson will be back for Fulham? I don't know. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, we're most likely going to see either Kelleher or Adrian. But look, again, let's run through the starting 11s one more time, folks. De Gea, Lindelof, Maguire, Cavani, Martial, Rashford, Fred, Fernandes, Telles, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, the starting 11 for United. Obviously, De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka at right back, Telles at left back, Maguire, Lindelof, then Fred and McTominay hold the midfielders. Then the attacking quartet of Martial, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford and Edison Cavani. Obviously playing against his former club today. It'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Bit more mindful of his social media posts afterwards, I suppose. And then look, for Paris Saint-Germain, as I said a couple of moments ago, let me just get the team news up again for that one. PSG starting 11 for this game: Navas, Florenzi, Marquinhos, Diallo, Kimpembe, Verratti, Pereira, Paredes, Neymar, Moise Kean and Kylian Mbappe. So look, give us your score predictions, folks. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game, hit that subscribe button, drop a now like on the video and have a bit of fun. Come on PSG, said you'll have Watchalong 96. Imagine how Gerrard, Hendo and Gini. Oh man, I would swap out Gini in there though. I mean, there's some other midfielders I wouldn't mind sticking in there. Thiago being one of them. Is Juventus Barcelona today or the next round? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in other fixtures today. I'm only looking at the United game, to be honest here, mate. What's going on tonight? No, they're Ferencvaros. So the last game, I think, might be against Juventus if they already played them twice. Yeah, last game, Barcelona-Juventus at the Nou Camp. Right, let me get the clock ready to go, folks. United playing from left to right here in the first half. PSG in their change strip of white with blue shorts. United, of course, in their normal home strip. So give me your score predictions, folks. And look, I'll take you through this as unbiasedly as I possibly can, I promise. Again, players just taking a knee now. I'm going to shut down my phone here so I can concentrate on what's important. And again, just a heads up, tomorrow I'm recording with Ian Brewster, Ian's father. That'll be interesting stuff. And we'll have a late night agenda tomorrow night as well. Right, we're underway. Again, I already need to fix this clock. 1 second. Right, we're underway here anyway. Unit PSG in possession at the back. Sorry, just had to fix one thing. Already down attacking down this left-hand side, but McTominay steps in, wins the ball back, and Fred has it now for United. Fred runs straight into traffic. Ball ricochets. Referee's bringing it back for a free kick for a foul on Verratti, but I think Neymar was in there on the left-hand side. Sorry, I'm just messing around with the clock here, folks. Just needs a little bit of fixing. Other words, Connor will have me guts for garters, as they say. Right, PSG in possession. Marquinhos rolls it across the back. Kimpembe now on this left-hand side. Will United sit back and look to play on the counter, or will they come and have a pop? It's interesting to see. Kimpembe, again, PSG knocking it around at the back. Must be a reminiscent of training exercise here for Cavani, him up against the PSG defenders. McTominay now intercepts and wins it for United. Rashford. Wan-Bissaka. Ball back. Looking for Marcus Rashford. It goes out of play. It'd be a throw in. PSG left hand side. There's B-Tech Klopp. What's wrong with Alisson? It's a muscle strain by the sounds of it, mate. Look, a few people think it's something else, but Klopp said it definitely isn't COVID. So it looks like a muscle strain. Felt a bit of tightness after the game, apparently. Oh, interception here. Neymar, edge of the box. Good footwork from him. Frees up a bit of space. And he goes back. Kimpembe. Kimpembe carries the ball now. Good switch from him across to that right-hand side. Can't quite keep it in play. That'll be United throw-in. How many penalties are United getting today? A few, mate. A few is probably the answer. What else is there? Slap them up, PSG, said Matthew Kelly. Verratti in midfield now for PSG. Ball all the way back to Navas. Pressure comes on from Bruno Fernandes. Navas goes out right hand side. United win it back with Telles, Maguire, Lindelof. Back to Maguire. Please feel free to keep us up to date, folks, as well with what's going on in the other games. Thank you, Jamal. Lovely to see you win again, buddy. Oh, here we go to show us the game, merchants. I'm not even going to get into it, pal. I'm not even going to just answer anymore. Fred. The most un-Brazilian name ever, by the way, but you gotta love it. PSG back now. Won the ball back. It's going to be really intriguing to see what impact Verratti has on this game. I really do rate him extremely highly as a midfielder. Kimpembe now has it for PSG. Inside his own half, left-hand side. Ball through for Neymar. Good work. Verratti now pushes the ball down this left-hand side. That really is good work. Verratti. Slack pass, gives it away, allows Edison Cavani to nick in and win it. Martial now. Martial rolls the ball through to Fernandes. Rashford, it's a sloppy touch from him, but it still manages to break for Fernandes, who's pushed off by Kimpembe. Verratti. Mbappe now on this right hand side, up against Alex Telles. She's going to be in for a good evening's work. Neymar now. Good footwork from the Brazilian, frees a bit of space for himself. Verratti switches to play across left hand side. PSG, can they keep it in? Yes, they try an early cross. Goes out off Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It'll be PSG's ball left hand side. Oh, TTV Klopp, man, that would be my dream. I've been a huge Marco Verratti fan for a very long time. I know his injury record isn't great, but I really do like him as a midfielder. If we're talking about Alisson, he's expected to be out for around 2 weeks, mate. I think the club just being cautious. But we have Queevings, you know what I mean? The big Cork man is there. It's all good. Neymar now at the corner for PSG. Kimpembe and Marquinhos both up. Cross comes in. It's headed away. Ricochet. Marcus Rashford has it now. He hooks the ball away. I think there was a few calls from PSG players for something. I'm not quite sure. I didn't see any handballs written in there, but I think the referee's just again gesturing that he'll, receive information from VAR if and when he needs it. Verratti now in midfield for PSG rolls the ball across to Marquinhos. Out now, right hand side. Mbappe makes the run ahead. Ball put into the box. It's cleared by Victor Lindelof. Up in the air. It's Martial jumps. He's beaten in the air. Telesh. Fred. Martial now rolls the ball through to Marcus Rashford. Rashford's forced wide. He's got runners ahead of him. Marcus Rashford in the penalty. That's great defending. Great defending from PSG. Nicked the ball right at the right time. Had to get it right or it was going to be a stonewall penalty. Neymar. Nice touch from him. Again, PSG worked the ball out right hand side. Mbappe now. Is he going to get a run at Alex Telles? Cuts inside. Little ball to Neymar. Neymar gives it back to Mbappe. Mbappe. Pace, tricks, strike, deflected. Neymar. It's 1-0 to PSG. Neymar scored. Paris Saint-Germain go 1-0 up at Old Trafford. Good move, to be fair. Great play from Kylian Mbappe. His strike ricocheted. It fell into the path of Neymar. There was 2 PSG players there. Neymar yelled out that he wanted it. It was left to him and he tidy finished past David De Gea. 1-0 here to PSG after 6 minutes at Old Trafford. Yeah, just make sure everything's alright here. Mbappe's strike. Yeah, everybody was onside there, so no issues with the shot. Deflected into the path of Neymar. Could De Gea have done... What? De Gea has standing at a very strange angle there, I have to say. I mean, there has to be questions asked about the positioning of De Gea here. He's too far wide. He's covering too much of his near post, if anything. Gives Neymar a little bit of an angle. Cross goal. It might have even taken a nick off De Gea, but it's 1-0 to PSG. There we go. We did ask if Neymar was going to have an impact on the game. Well, there you go. 6 minutes gone. They're 1-0 up. Elevator Kid. I honestly haven't got a clue, mate, if you're banned or not banned. But I'll tell you what I'll do, mate. If you could send me an email to contact@AnfieldAgenda.com, I'll get it sorted for you, pal. I'll get it unbanned if it is banned. But just best to send me an email. That way I'll remember. And I'll get it sorted for you. But I can't remember if you are or aren't, to be honest with you, because our band list is so long. But I will get it sorted, pal. Just send me an email. It's contact@AnfieldAgenda.com. Can this potato get 5k subs? Reckons Kelleher has replaced Adrian. Thank Christ, mate. I've been screaming for that for a long time. It's been one of my bugbears that young goalkeepers don't get a chance at big clubs. And Kelleher got his opportunity last night and didn't put a foot wrong. If anybody's wondering, by the way, why he's so proficient with both of his feet, he played as a striker up until he was 15 at Ringmahon Rangers. So that shows you why he's so good with both of his feet. So again, that's why Klopp picked him yesterday, as he said, for that distribution. Martial now. United looking to get back into the game. Verratti moves the ball on. Moise Keane goes out right hand side. Mbappe opens up those legs again, looking for a run. Draws the foul. No, referee's not buying it. I love this. Well done, referee. Well done, referee. That's what you need. We need to stamp that shit out in the game. If it's not a free, he doesn't think it's a free, brilliant. The referee trying to calm things down now. I like this. I like this from the referee. Stamping his authority on the game early doors. By the way, it was a blatant foul on Mbappe. He missed it. Didn't give it. It was a clear foul. So I can understand Mbappe's frustration. I think Trent is going to start back training this week, Elevator Kid, or not Elevator Kid, excuse me, Evan. So I think there's a good chance that he could be available for selection for the Wolves game. The fact that it's Sunday evening as well does help. Chelsea won, Sevilla 0. Olivier Giroud with a goal. Thank you for that update, Jersey boy. Yeah, I know he let in 7, mate, at the weekend. But to be fair, every keeper has a game where they let in a shit ton of goals at some point. I think all that really matters there is what type of performance did he put in for the senior team. And look, I don't think any of us can say he put a foot wrong last night. Not that we want to. PSG now again, Kylian Mbappe. They've got their goal lead, so they can afford to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more protective of the ball in possession. Verratti now plays into the feet of Neymar. Ball back with Kimpembe. Verratti. Again, I did tell you everything will go through Verratti. He really does make them tick. Excuse me. Carl, how are you, mate? Lovely to see you in. Kate is the next Iniesta as well, mate. How are you? Fred. Oh, it's a lazy ball away from Fred. PSG strike. Good save that. Good save that from De Gea. It'll be interesting to see if it was heading into the top corner, but good strike from distance, forcing David De Gea into a good save. PSG still have the ball though, left hand side. They switch it across now. Kimpembe, he moves it across to Marquinhos. Marquinhos moves it out wide. Mbappe made the run ahead, but it wasn't seen. Marquinhos. Ball back inside. 1 second. Diallo into Verratti. Verratti rolls the ball across. Marquinhos has it now, right hand side. You can see what PSG are doing. They're trying to draw United onto them to free up a little bit of space there. Kimpembe, he marches into the United half, gives it across to Paredes. Mbappe now, he's brushed off the ball. Fred has it, he releases Martial. Good defending though from Marquinhos, puts that out. It'll be United throw in left hand side. Let's have a look at this replay here of the David De Gea save. I think it was Paredes with the strike from distance. I could be wrong on that. I think, no, it was Florenzi. Florenzi with the strike from just inside the box. It was definitely heading in. Good save from De Gea. Harvey Elliott scored. Boom. Love it. Well played. Harvey Elliott doing bits for Blackburn. That's what we want to see. Again, it's important that we don't forget about Harvey Elliott. We'll have him back next season and with a good season of championship football underneath his belt as well, which is great. Can't wait to have Harvey Elliott next season. Again, of course, I want Ryan Brewster back as well, but there again, I'm greedy, am I? What's my prediction for the Wolves game? Yeah, I think I'm agreeing with you, mate. I think it'll be a 1-goal win for Liverpool. Whether that be a 1-0 or a 2-1 maybe. But yeah, I think you're spot on with a 1-goal win. It's going to be a difficult game though. I know Wolves are obviously without Diogo Jota. Wolves are without Raul Jimenez, who of course we wish a speedy recovery. Great to hear that the operation went well on his fractured skull. And look, we want him back playing football as soon as possible because he's a great player to watch. But yeah, it's I'm always nervous when we play Wolves because they're a difficult team. Sub said I'm still Jake. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Mbappe or Mane? I'm not so... look, I'm biased. I'm sticking with Sadio. As great as Mbappe is, I love Sadio Mane. Cavani now. Ball back to McTominay. McTominay charges forward for United. That was a shoulder-to-shoulder charge, referee. I don't think that was a free kick, to be fair. I think it was just brushed off the ball. I was so sad, but now you've made me happy. Thank you, Sean. I don't know what I've done, but great to see you in, and I'm glad you're feeling happy. And again, I echo the sentiments of Jersey Boy, or Base Face in Space, nephew else in the chat there, who's wishing speedy recovery to Jimenez. Good defending there. Offside. Referee says play on. PSG on the counter now. Moise Keane's available on the left. Gives it to him, but it's a little bit behind him. Forces Keane inside. What's my opinion on Giroud? It's a difficult one. He's slightly underrated, Olivier Giroud, isn't he? Because he gets you goals and he is a massive pain in the arse to defend against aerially. So I think Olivier Giroud has had a very good career and is still a valuable asset for a club to have. So I think he's underrated, to be fair. Ball out right hand side now. Cross in from PSG. Neymar throws himself at it. Can't quite get there. It was a good cross right into the danger zone. Right flashing across the front of that 6-yard box. Neymar just couldn't get onto the end of it. How are you and the family, Craig? Ashley celebrated more from Kelleher safe than the goal. All really good, thank you, mate. Really good. My daughter had an interview today. She's 16. She's potentially gonna be going for her first job, so we're waiting to hear how that went. And yeah, we're all good, thank you. And I hope your family are fine as well. Funny how calm you are here, but toss off an Anfield agenda. Yeah, it's because I care about Liverpool, mate. I really couldn't care about this game from regards to an emotional standpoint. I'm just watching it as a fan, like everybody else of the sport. So yeah, no emotional investment in this one, but Anfield agenda, obviously, like I'm knackered by the end of an Anfield agenda Watchalong. Lindelof rolls the ball across now to Harry Maguire. Maguire goes out left hand side to Alex Telles. 143 people in the chat. Lovely to have you with us. If you are enjoying the stream, folks, please do hit that subscribe button. Mundo Sporto is our new second channel, and yeah, we're going to try and do more content as the season goes on as well. Ball inside, cleared by Kimpembe. Ball breaks to Fred. Fred back into McTominay. McTominay now looks out right, gives it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka goes wide to Rashford. Rashford lit 1-2 there with Bruno Fernandes. Still Marcus Rashford. Nice little back heel from Hernandez. Rashford. Strike. It's a bit of a daisy cutter, that one. The keeper was always going to get behind it. But first attempt on target, I believe, from United there. And some good build-up play between Rashford and Fernandes down that right-hand side. But yeah, that strike from Rashford was never going to trouble Keylor Navas. Navas under pressure from Cavani. Plays the ball out left-hand side. Nicely floated in, but Wan-Bissaka does well to win it back for United. Fred now. Referee says play on. I agree. Not that that matters. Anthony Martial now inside the penalty area, left hand side. Gives it back to Alex Telles. Bruno Fernandes now. Fernandes, I like the way he does that, to be fair. The lovely little roll back, but PSG have intercepted it now. Mbappe opens up those legs of his. Rolls it out to Neymar. Neymar now up against Victor Lindelof. Neymar back to Mbappe. Mbappe squares it across to Moise Kean. It's not a great pass, forces him a bit wide. Kean plays the ball back. Mbappe now. Oh, Neymar almost breaks to him, but they still have it left side of the United penalty area. Neymar, one way, then the other, up against Lindelof. Neymar. Verratti's waiting for a tap-in, you absolute greedy prick. Verratti has a strike then, it's deflected wide. Neymar took far too long to give that ball to Marco Verratti. Again, Neymar with a hook. Ooh, interesting. Credit to Neymar there. That took a lot of talent. He hooked it up and flicked it himself and had a strike. One touch control and then like a scissor / bicycle kick that forced David De Gea into a decent save. But you'd have to say PSG are by far looking the more likely team to score. I can't show the game, Abdullah, mate. I wish I could. The channel would be closed down, pal. Cavani. Referee says, I think get up to him. I'm not sure, but either way, it'll be United ball on that left hand side. I know you do, Carl. You're an absolute legend, buddy. Thank you. Rashford. It's lovely being in the position now where we know that Klopp doesn't have to worry about the Champions League till February. Yes, we have the Midtjylland game, but it's a dead rubber for us, so I'm fully expecting us to send the under-23s over there. Or at least, rest as many of our first 11 as we can. So yeah, it's great. Klopp can now concentrate on the league and the FA Cup because no Champions League after that Midtjylland game until February. And of course, with us having topped the group, it's all good. Fred to Rashford here. Breaks to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes cuts inside. Gives the ball back to Victor Lindelof. Harry Maguire now. Maguire was looking for the ball down that left channel, but it wasn't on, so he switches up tactics and gives it back to Scott McTominay. McTominay goes wide right now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Again, McTominay. Fred switches it back out right hand side now to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes with an early cross deep to the far post. It's over everybody. Again, that's just silliness there, I think, from Alex Telles to let Kylian Mbappe buy a cheap free kick, and it'll be a free to PSG out near the corner flag. It's been a decent watch, Carl. Yeah, it has. It's been a decent watch, mate. PSG's counter-attacking at pace is frightening when Mbappe opens up and gets into stride. Is Alisson back for the Spurs game? The honest answer is Tanis. I don't know. I would expect him to be, but I can't give you a guarantee on it, mate. Absolutely, Midtjylland will be an experimental game. I'm definitely expecting Klopp to ring a lot of changes for that one. But great little season this for Curtis Jones. Delighted that he's really starting to break into that Liverpool midfield now, and he's taken his opportunities, you have to say. Very proud of Curtis Jones. Offside there. PSG caught in an offside position, so it'll be a free kick to Manchester United inside their own half, obviously. 20 minutes gone on the clock here. Manchester United 0, Paris Saint-Germain 1. Barca are 1-0 up. Thank you for that, Jersey boy. Antoine Griezmann with that goal. When is Millie fit? The next one back, the next two back from injury are apparently, well, sorry, it will be probably three. Shaqiri, Naby Keita and Trent look like the next one's back. I haven't got an absolute on Millie yet, but again, if I find out that, I'll let you guys know straight away. 2-0 Barca. Christ, that was quick, wasn't it, Jersey boy? Tanis 1-0 to Juve. Thank you for that update, buddy. Barca leading 2-0 already. They're playing Ferencváros, aren't they? So they probably should be winning that. Are Ferencváros, are they a Hungarian side? Have I got that right? Rashford now flicks the ball down the line looking for Bruno Fernandes. It's well defended by PSG. Fernandes is down. I don't know if he may have gotten an arm to the face or something there, but PSG sportingly put the ball out. Yeah, it did look like he got a slap to the face. Let's see the replay. Yeah, you could see it wasn't the worst, but there was a brush off his face, to be fair. Oh, bit of handbags here. Handbags. PSG player lying down on the ground like he's being taken out by a sniper. It's Paredes holding his face, crying like a little bitch. Guarantee there was fuck all to this, but we'll have a little look-see poo anyway and see what the story is. Oh, let's have a look at that. Fred involved in it. His fellow countryman Neymar is trying to calm him down. Paredes still on the ground like he's being taken. The way I deal with these situations is, if you're walking down the street with your missus and your kids, and somebody comes up and brushes off you like that, are you going to fall down like that? No, you're not. It's completely exaggerated, but there's a potential red card check here for Fred. That's the last thing United want now. Is the referee going to be asked to have a look at the monitor? He is. Ref's gone up to have a look at the monitor here. Potential red card check for... oh, he's gone back over. Is there more handbags? Or no, the monitor's on the other side of the pitch, I think, is it? Yeah, ref was having to work hard to get a look at this, isn't he? I still have... Here we go. There was a little bit of force, but I don't think that's a red. It's stupidity, but... The yellow. I like the way the refs dealt with that. Oh, hang on. There was a yellow for somebody else. Now he's off to Fred. Yellow from the ref, actually. It was a yellow. Do you know what? I think the referee's got that spot on. There was no real force. It was naive from Fred, but... Yeah, look, I think he's got that right, to be honest. BTEC Klopp's over there arguing, but I'm just embarrassed for our sport when I see shit like that, players rolling around the ground like they've been taken out of it when there was barely any contact. It's... I don't want to say it's cheating, but it's certainly making the most out of it. Look, United probably think they're a little bit fortunate there, but look, if it's my team, I don't want the red for that. But was stupid from Fred. He shouldn't get drawn into stuff like that. Moise Keane now for PSG. Paredes. All the way back with Keylor Navas. What did you guys think about that? Yellow or red? What do you think? Klopp's at the wheel. I love it. Just red, just because it's United. White, yellow, said Elevator Kid. Why do I hate Tuchel? I don't hate him. I just don't like him. I just think he's an absolute fraud of a manager. I really do. I think that he's nowhere near as good as he's made out to be. He's walked into an easy job there with PSG and hasn't managed to do the one thing that he's been back to do, which is to win the Champions League. Yes, he got to a final last year, but I just don't rate him, if I'm being honest with you. I think there are far better managers out there. Again, don't have anything against him personally, of course. Red card, James Quillam thinks it was. Godo thinks it was a red as well. Elevator Kid thinks a red. ORSH14 thinks it's a yellow. Bernadette, good evening to you, mate. How are you? PSG are second as things stand. That must be because of the head-to-head against Leipzig, is it? Let's have a look at the table. Yeah, as things stand, you're right. PSG do move ahead of Leipzig, which makes the last game very interesting. Very interesting. Corner here to United anyway. It was an orange, said Tyler. There you go, Tyler. I agree with you on that, pal. It was an orange. Yellow for Mr. E. Do I think Shaqiri's underrated? I'll answer that in one sec. Corner here. Header. Deflection. It's straight into the arms of Navas. No, I think he's... How do I say this? He has flashes of brilliance, but not consistent enough. There's no denying that Shaqiri can be massively influential in a game of football, but he's too often picks up muscle strains for me. And so I don't think he'll ever be a regular, but I've no issues with him being in and around the squad. I just don't think he's earned the right to get the kudos. Yeah. Orange card to base face and space. Middlesbrough 2-0 up against Swansea. Thank you for that, James. Marquinhos now. He rolls the ball out. Paredes spins back inside. PSG certainly been on top, I think, in this game. Good tracking back there from McTominay to dispossess. Moise Keane. Still's got McTominay in midfield to Fred. Fred moved the ball out right hand side. Here comes Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes now. The switch is on if he wants it. He goes for that switch across to Alex Telles. It's a good ball. Telles controls it well. Cross comes in. Martial wins it back. Cavani now. What's the referee given there? It's given a free out, I think, for a foul from Cavani. Eric, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Pogba must be pissed off Fred's playing over him. That's another one of those massive transfers that hasn't worked out, has it? Like, was it 90 million for Paul Pogba? It really just didn't work out. Do I believe Origi will improve? Yes, Jamal, but I don't think that improvement will come at Liverpool, mate. I think Divock will try and engineer a loan move away, I think, in January to try and get himself a place in the Belgium squad. Don't know if he'll get that or not, but again, that's just my 2 cents on it. No, I haven't seen the goal, mate. No, I haven't seen the Harvey Elliott goal. Barca 3-0 up. Nice. Good win for them. Handy stuff. Whoop, whoop. Dembele's with that goal for Barcelona. There you go. Barcelona fringe players getting a chance to prove themselves. Free kick here for Manchester United. Left-hand side, about 20 yards inside the PSG half. Maguire's gone up. Cavani's there. Rashford's there. PSG holding the defensive line just ahead of their 18-yard box. Alex Telles over the free kick. Let's see what United can work from here. Ball in, deep to the back post. I think it evaded everybody, did it? Maguire's caught out of position. Diallo gets past him, plays the ball into midfield, but only as far as Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Back to Maguire. Maguire now feeds it into Cavani. Cavani rolls the ball across to Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Out to Alex Telles. Cross from him. It's blocked by Kylian Mbappe and headed away by PSG, but only as far as Alex Telles. Fernandes. Back now to Fred. Victor Lindelof. He moves it out left hand side. Fernandes. He rolls it down the line to Alex Telles. Cross from him. It's blocked. That's one thing PSG have done well in this game, actually, is blocking the crosses from that side. Fred. Anthony Martial now for United. Again, good little neat interplay, but no penetration, and it's cleared and blocked again by PSG down that left channel. The outball from PSG goes straight to Victor Lindelof. McTominay now, he moves it out right hand side to Wan-Bissaka. Rashford does really well there, this right hand side, Marcus Rashford. Quick feet from him. Ball across. Strikes, blocked, breaks to Fred. Fred rolls it through to Martial. Martial dancing around the penalty area, pulls it back. PSG again deal with that well. Mbappe now. He opens up those legs of his and wins himself a throw in. It's good defending that from PSG, in all fairness. I don't like the colour I'm looking here. I'm going to fuck around with the camera settings. I'm going to do this in real time, folks, so bear with me as I mess around with the colour settings. I'm going to be quiet for a second here, folks. I'm just trying to sort out the colour settings here. Brightness. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Maybe a bit more contrast. Okay. They will look a bit more human there, I think. Free kick to United. Maguire rolls it across to Lindelof. God, this is so tricky to mess around with the camera settings. Rashford, he goes down the right hand side for United. His body's in the box. Rashford looking for support. He gets that from Wan-Bissaka, but then flicks it out off Verratti. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandes. To Fred. Back to Bruno Fernandes. He's brushed off the ball, but it breaks to Anthony Martial. Martial. Strike. Good save from Keylor Navas. Ball breaks now to Wan-Bissaka. He pulls it back to Rashford. Strike, deflection. It's in. It's 1-1. Very, very lucky deflection there from Marcus Rashford. But as I always say, you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. Rashford took the shot, deflected, past Keylor Navas. Nothing you could do about it, and it's 1-1. Again, it was a shot from Martial. It was saved. Ricocheted out to Wan-Bissaka. He pulled it back to the edge of the box to Marcus Rashford. Rashford took a strike. Took a huge deflection past Keylor Navas, who was left stranded. See who it deflected off. Oh, snuck just inside the post as well. 1-1 at Old Trafford. United got the equaliser that their pressure probably deserved, to be fair. They had pinned PSG back in for the last few minutes. So yeah, 1-1. Interesting stuff. And now it's a corner to PSG. Rashford gets credited with the goal, but you know, it was a massive deflection, but United don't give a shite about that. It's 1-1. Neymar comes across now to take the corner for PSG. PSG really need the win here, to be fair. Ball comes in from Neymar. Headed away. Breaks now to Mbappe. Mbappe, couple of step overs. Flick. Oh! Took a deflection. Thought that was just going to drop into the top corner there for a second. Good work from Mbappe. Tries to just flick it in, but it hits off Lindelof's ankle. Goes looping up into the air, but thankfully for United, it dipped wide to De Gea's post. Message from Sabrina. Where is she? God, she does love distracting me when I'm doing stuff, doesn't she? Right, where's me missus' message? Right, where is she? 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 Corner. Ball in. Maguire heads it away. Sorry, I'll get back to my wife's message in a sec. Mbappe, left-hand channel, up against Bissaka. Again, still Mbappe, flicks it across. This is an awful ball. Bruno Fernandes carries it out for United. Where is my wife's thing? I must give her a... Where is she? Can't see her message. So I should give her a spanner, really, shouldn't I? I can't find my wife's message anywhere. No idea where that message is. Is somebody winding me up here, or... Are you sure she put something into the chat? Can't see it anywhere. Oh, WhatsApp. Yay! My little daughter. My little baby girl. She's 16. She just got her first part-time job. Oh, so happy for her. Nice. A little daughter going out into the real world to make some spondulics. Very proud of her. Ferrari. She's got her first job. That's class. So happy for her. Yeah, I know. Eventually my dumb ass realised it was WhatsApp, folks. Thank you. About 50 of you helping me out there. Appreciate that. I'm so happy for my little girl. I did check my phone, Sabrina. Thank you. I do know. It's great news. So happy for her. That's made my day. Proud daddy. Kimpembe now for PSG, who don't give a shit that my daughter's just got a job. Why would they? And thank you to everyone in the chat for your lovely words as always, folks. 180 of you guys in the chat right now. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. I need to go out and buy my daughter a uniform for work now. So come on, hit that subscribe button. Fred nicks in the midfield there. Ooh, bit of a tasty challenge that. I don't know, Paredes there. There was a... What's going on here? Is he going to book Fred? If he's booking Fred, or is he... He has to book Paredes. Who's he booking? If this is a foul on Fred, then Fred's gone. Bye-bye. Who's he booking? He's got the yellow card in his hand. He's booking Paredes, or is he booking... He's booking Paredes, yes. Didn't know which way that free kick was going there. Oh, it was a tasty challenge from Paredes, to be fair. Studs up. But then again, it was Fred that stood on Paredes, so... I'm confused there. Paredes gets booked. He did go in a bit of a reckless challenge, but Fred's the one that stood on him, so I'm confused. McTominay now for United. 8 minutes to go in the first half. He rolls it across to Harry Maguire. Maguire carries it forward now for United. Ball through the lines to Martial. He goes down. Referee says, get up. I like that. This referee's not having any of these cheap fouls. Mbappe. Couple of step overs from him. He goes back. Paredes. To Verratti. Verratti into Neymar. Neymar now. It's good footwork from Neymar, wins the free kick, but of course then there's the 2 minutes of lying on the floor that we don't like to see. It was great skill there from Neymar in a tight area. McTominay fouled him, but get back up, mate. There was nothing in the tackle. You were fouled, but get up. What do you mean, why is it not on his channel, George? I don't know what you're talking about there, pal. This is our second channel that we do non-Liverpool games on, mate. Just wouldn't feel right doing these on Anfield Agenda. I need to sort out this camera. I'll do it at half time. Neymar over this free kick 6 minutes ago in the first half at Old Trafford. Still 1-1. Neymar with the goal for PSG and Marcus Rashford with the equaliser for Manchester United. Right, let's see if Neymar can work at him from this. Ball out left side to Mbappe. Mbappe goes past Wan-Bissaka, who does well to get back at him. Ball across straight into the arms of David De Gea. Connor, there was another gentleman that was looking to be unbanned as well, mate, right at the start of the stream, and I can't remember whose name it is. I think Elevator Kid. Actually, can you check him as well, Connor, if you're doing some unbanning there on the Anfield Agenda account? Elevator Kid was the other one. I don't live in Dublin anymore, wrestling, but I'm originally from Shankill, mate. Very, very south Dublin. Haven't lived there, though, since I was, 17, I think. 18, maybe? 18. McTominay now for United. Little knock on from him. Bruno Fernandes can't bring it under control. Kimpembe nicks in and wins it back. Verratti now. PSG working the ball well down this left side. Marquinhos. Verratti. Ball worked out right hand side. Cross in. Oh, why didn't Mbappe throw himself at that? De Gea now throws it out to Fred. Little 1-2 between him and Rashford. Goes out left side now to Alex Telles. Telles carries it forward for United. Still Alex Telles. Martial back to Fred. Bruno Fernandes back to Fred again. Fernandes, Fred. Little 1-2s as they try and draw PSG onto them. Lindelof tries a ball up the line, but it's a bit of a nothing ball. Kimpembe, he goes back to Keylor Navas, puts his foot through it and launches it into midfield. McTominay flicks it on, but only as far as Keane. Moise Keane now. Neymar's with him. Why isn't Neymar going on the overlap? That would do my head in if I was playing with him. Neymar now down this left hand side. Lindelof comes out to him. Neymar goes past him, cross into the box, cleared by Harry Maguire as far as Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes flicks it out to Rashford. Nice ball into the feet of Cavani. Fred now. That's a lovely ball from Fred into the path of Marcus Rashford down this right hand channel. Rashford looks up to see what support he's getting. Tries an early cross, bounces it off Marquinhos' head and goes out for Manchester United ball right hand side. Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Appreciate you saying that, pal. Welcome in again. Throw in taken by United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Goes back to McTominay. Fred. Maguire. Just a reminder, Harry Maguire is the world's most expensive defender, just in case anybody needed a little cheering up. Fernandes. Ricochet. Cleared by PSG. Neymar brings it down very well. Good tackle from McTominay. Of course Neymar's injured again. Of course he is. Look at this state of you. McTominay, nothing wrong with that challenge from Scott McTominay. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. McTominay won the ball fair. And then even tried to knock back in. He tried to stop himself falling back over Neymar, which Neymar pushed out on him. And ended up in McTominay standing on him. That all came from Neymar being a dickhead when McTominay was trying to step over him. So Neymar can blame himself for that. I've no sympathy for Neymar in that situation whatsoever. Thank you, Mr. E. I wish the best for our channels as well, mate. I really do hope that in the next year or so I can be doing this full time. Please God. Even though I don't believe in God, but there you go. It's just a saying, isn't it? Look, Neymar's thrown to the ground again. McTominay at it with him. I love the way McTominay's not backing down to him. I hate seeing people fall for his diva nonsense.
I didn't get that.
That's because I wasn't talking to you, mate. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't talking to you. Phone thinks it's having a conversation. Marquinhos. Neymar. Again, he was being took back by McTominay. McTominay's having an absolute field day here, winding up Neymar. Referee brings it back. Neymar saying it's the third. It's not though, mate. He won the ball the other time. Stop moaning. Pour a little less peroxide on your head, mate, and worry about that. Golazzo for Dortmund to the elevator kid. Martial now carries it forward. Good ball over the top looking for Bruno Fernandes. What the what was that from Fernandes? I don't know what he was. Why didn't he shoot? He tried to roll it into the path of Cavani, who hadn't carried on his run. That was strange. Rafa Guerrero with the goal there for Dortmund. Thank you for that, Mark. Fred. Maguire switches the play across, looking for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He brings it down under pressure. PSG nick in and get a foot on it, but it goes out. It'll be a United throw in. 1 minute of additional time at the end of the first half, added on by the referee. Haaland did his hamstring. Ooh, hopefully he's okay. Never wish or want to hear of any player being injured. Ball back now with Keylor Navas. Navas rolls the ball out. Again, please do hit that subscribe button, folks, if you are enjoying the stream. 216 of you guys with us. We are a brand new channel, so again, it is our second channel here on, I was going to say Anfield at Enda, but this is Mundo Sporto. Mundo Sporto. I want that to be our team theme, by the way. Marquinhos rolls it out right hand side. Mbappe makes the run down the line. The ball is given to him. Tries to step over, but Maguire didn't fall for it. Comes in with a sliding challenge. It'll go out for a PSG throw-in. 10 seconds left in the first half. Throw-in taken by PSG. Fred clears it. Cavani. Referee blows up. That is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United 1. Paris Saint-Germain 1. Let me just stop this clock. And we'll have a little halftime chat. Look at that halftime image that Craig needs to fix there, because it's way off. Let me just fix that. There we go. All fixed. Right, ladies and gentlemen, half-time at Old Trafford. United 1, PSG 1. Neymar gave PSG a very quick lead after 6 minutes, and that was cancelled out by Marcus Rashford's deflected shot that made it 1-1. And it's all to play for at Old Trafford. How was Fred not sent off? Do you know what? In the spirit of the game, he probably should have been. But as a human being who likes the sport and wants to see that feigning injury ruled out, I'm glad the ref took a sensible option there, even though it is a United player. We need more referees, I think, to stand up to this shithousery. Because, look, Fred, he put his head in, but he was never going to really injure him. To me, you can't compare that to the likes of a studs-up challenge or anything like that. WFM, Shamron. WFM. What's this? McTominay just headbutted Neymar going down the tunnel. That's proper shithousery from the young Scottish player there. Right, elevator kids going, watch this end 2-2, Mbappe to score, and then Fernandes to get a penalty. What's happened? I just literally went through it, Keno, mate. Just went through it. 1-1. Decent game for the first half, but hard to pick a winner. I mean, my prediction before the game was 2-1 United, so I might stick with that one. I would love to see PSG knocked out in the group stages. It would be hilarious. Imagine this tournament this season with Real Madrid and PSG knocked out in the group stages. I mean, wow. That would really shake it up, wouldn't it? Right, let me get a little drinky poo. Get the Diet Coke open. Right, folks, I'm going to just go mess around with the camera for a sec. I'll be back in 2 seconds. See, I did tell you I wouldn't be long, and I'm back. Sorry, I just need to change the lighting, and it's not Anfield agenda, so I'm allowed to do that type of stuff without Connor moaning at me. There, that looks much more natural to me. Boom, that looks way better. Sorry, I was just unhappy with the lighting, so I have to change it. Apologies. Who do I think Liverpool play in the round of 16? I honestly don't mind, mate. I really don't mind. Am I right in saying Mundo means world? I think it means world sport or something, mate, but we just picked the name because we like the sound of it. Well, there's a little bit more to it than that. It was kind of a blag account that we had years ago as well, but I think it means world sport or world of sport, something like that. Next season you'll see Arsenal versus PSG in the Europa League. Mightn't even be next season, mate. It could be this season, do you know what I mean? Ryan, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Best piece in the first half was the fight. I hate Neymar. So do I, John. Won't deny the man's talents, but don't like him as a person. Is there any language barrier in Anfield agenda? Nah, man, you curse away. But again, context is important, Mr. Steamer. Lovely to see you back again. But no, curse away, mate. But just, certain things. Don't be saying that you need to stick something somewhere. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Spot on, Connor. Mundo means world, Sporto means we can't speak Spanish. Mr. Crosby nailed it there. Oh, yes. I'm all good, Ryan. I'm all good, buddy. Who do I reckon will get in the draw? It's hard to say yet because the groups haven't been finalised, but I really don't mind. The second leg being at Anfield, I think. Is that right? If you win the group, you get the second leg at home. Am I correct in saying that? So you'd be expecting us to get through no matter who we get drawn against if the second leg's at Anfield. Thank you for... Oh, Mustafa, I was only reading your lovely message earlier on, mate, and I sent it to Connor. Thank you, buddy. I did see your comment. Thank you for not quitting. It was tough, man, but as I said to you when I responded in the comment, I wouldn't be here doing this without the amazing support that you guys gave me at that time when I was in a really bad place. And Connor just gave me the time as well and the freedom to just get what I needed to get sorted out. And yeah, it was lovely, mate. Thank you. Really appreciate that message, Mustafa. You're a gent. How old am I? How old do you think I am? And then I'll tell you how old I am. So yeah, tell me how old you think I am. You'll never walk alone 96, and I'll tell you how old I actually am. Do I think we'll beat Villa in the cup? Oh man, I don't usually go in for revenge, but nothing against Villa, but I want to win that fucking game. I definitely want to win that game. I'm doing really well, Minnie. How are you, my friend? Lovely to see you back in. Yeah, look, Dara, you're just cheating now. Stop with the... Dara knows how old I am. Dara, where's me accommodation, mate? You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to come over here for a fight, mate. And by fight, I mean attend a boxing fight, mate. I don't mean a fight. But I'm getting my ass to Arizona, Dara. You're not getting rid of me. Right, what have we got? I think you're 46, Luca. That's the end of mine and your friendship, unfortunately, mate. I don't think I look 46, mate, to be honest. 35, said Clintos. Craig, you look 25. There you go. Jersey boy's my mate. You'll never walk along 96 at 34. Luca said 37. I was 45, 46 a second ago, Luca. Now I'm 37. You're going in the right direction. 27, said Mark. 40. Samble, what have I done to you, buddy? 40 fucking 5. Jesus, mate. Not a day over 48. I'm 39. 39. I'm 40 next September, but I'm not going to be 40. As Andrew said, I'm going to be 39.1. But yes, I'm 39. Getting old. I'm not 39.1 yet, Elijah John, mate. Not yet. I'm only what? 3 months into being 39. 63, said Crosby. Yeah. You're 6 short, Mr. Crosby. What? 69 to the Arab FC. See, there you go. That's the joke we need. Bit of crudeness. John said 78. Mate, I won't see 78. Don't you worry about that. Here's the history of my family. Grandfather died 37. Father died 45. So by my reckoning, I'll just about hit 53. Something like that. Who would I want to replace Gini Wijnaldum if he does move on? It's going to take one hell of a player to be able to do all the stuff that Genie does. It really is a difficult one to pick there. It depends what Klopp wants. So is Klopp going to want another all-rounder, or is he going to want an attacking midfielder? But I'm hoping, beyond hope maybe, that they just sign that new deal, but it's not looking good. Is my email in the link? My personal email, Dara, I can... I don't want to give that out on here, mate, obviously, but Dara, if you want to email us, I'll get any email that comes into contact@anfieldagenda.com. Contact@anfieldagenda.com or anfieldagenda@gmail.com, anfieldagenda@outlook.com. Pick any of them, mate. Who's better, Salah or Mane? Don't get into that, Sean. I don't go down that road, mate. I say the same thing over and over again. They're both Liverpool players. Enjoy them. We're going through a really good time right now as a club, and we get to watch these wonderful players wear the red shirts. So I don't want to compete them or pit them against each other. They're both our players. Let's enjoy them. Oh, look, the Nico Defence League's in the house. How are we, F Mia? Oh, it's a bit of a one-man raid there, but welcome. Oh, TTV, so would I. I'd love him, but I don't think it'll happen. Luca, your birthday's the 14th of September. That's 3 days after mine, mate. I've got a horrible birthday. Unfortunately, my birthday's September the 11th, mate. What's Santi bringing ye in the family? Myself and my missus don't do the Christmas thing with each other, mate. We just get new clothes for Christmas, and we usually try and save money then for a holiday the next year rather than getting each other a present. We try and put that money towards a family holiday. But the kids have their Santi stuff sorted. The letter's gone out to Santi and all that stuff. So Lucas asked for a Nintendo Switch from Santa Claus. I'm loving Curtis Jones at the moment as well, Dan. He's absolute quality. Right, folks, we're only 30 subscribers away from 2,400. So if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. What do you think about selling Mane next season so Bobby and Jota can start every game? I wouldn't be looking to sell Mane, mate. I have my own views of who I'd sell from the front three if we had to move one on, and it wouldn't be Sadio Mane. Who's better, Salah or Neymar? I would rather have Mohamed Salah in my team every day of the week, and I'm not saying he's a better player. I'm just saying I couldn't deal with Neymar's nonsense. Family are brilliant, thank you, Ryan, mate. Just found out about half an hour ago that my daughter is after getting her first ever job, or part-time job, which is great. So delighted, proud of her, delighted that she's going to be making her own little way in the world while she's still in school, like her parents did. Little part-time job, and yeah, hopefully it goes well. This year, no stars or fairies are allowed on top of the Christmas tree, only masks. Is my son called Luca? No, Lucas, mate, Lucas. He was named after Lucas Leiva, no joke. I'd rather Phil Jones and Lingard than Neymar. Hope the kids aren't watching and told their Christmas presents. No, I didn't. I said Lucas asked Santi for a Nintendo Switch, which he wrote down in a letter and sent off, mate. So it's no surprise to him that he's asked Santi for a Nintendo Switch. Now we just need to see if Santi shows up with it or not. Do I remember Manuel Labor, Mundo Sporto's reporter? I absolutely do, Mark, and that's where the name originated from, buddy. We used to have a Twitter account from a guy called Manuel Labor who needed a media company, so we just made up Mundo Sporto. And then when we were thinking of a name for the second channel, we thought, well, why not go with Mundo Sporto? So well played, Mark. Good memory. Verratti, Kroos or Kimmich? I'd take Marco Verratti out of that bunch, mate. And thank you, Farwell. Yeah, she's delighted with herself, Dave. Going to be working in a restaurant as a waitress, which is I think a proper good first job for her. So yeah, so proud, so happy. And of course I'm going to have to shell out for a uniform, haven't I? Black trousers, white shirt, you know, the usual get up. Yeah, he was named after Lucas Leiva. I have a signed Lucas Leiva shirt. I'll actually show you. I'll put it up to the camera. I have a signed Lucas Leiva shirt that I have been kept up in my wardrobe for when Lucas gets a bit older, so I can explain to him exactly who he was named after, where he came from. Well, I'm not going to tell him where he came from, but he'll figure that out himself, I'm sure, in due time. Where's this shirt? Yeah, I've got a signed Lucas Leiva shirt for Lucas in my wardrobe. I'm just trying to find the image of it on my phone. Mundo Sporto. Where the bleeding hell is it? This is the problem of having so many photos on your phone. Where's the Lucas Leiva picture? Ah, there it is. Don't know if you guys can see that. I hope I'm holding it up all right. That's Lucas Leiva signing that shirt. So I have that up, kept up for my Lucas when he gets older, so he knows who he's named after. Gurpreet said, I'm 18, I haven't had a job yet. I should start looking. Mate, look, each to their own. There's other reasons behind us wanting our young one to go out there and get a part-time job that are not just financially. The financial aspect of it doesn't really matter to us. It's our own money, like, but it's more just, the next step in our adult development. Lucas Leiva and your son Lucas, two legends. Would I start Kelleher at the weekend? Ahead of Adrian, Dan, defo. Obviously, look, we'd all like to have Big Allison back, but if he is injured, I think, why not give it to Kelleher? I think he did well enough. If he can do it on a European stage, why not give him the chance? Does Lucas like football? He calls it fucking soccer, mate. Calls it soccer. Yeah, he calls it soccer because, GAA is football in his school. But yeah, he's starting to like it, but we'll get rid of this soccer nonsense. Right, second half about to get underway. Let me get rid of the halftime aspect. And we'll get the second half going. You've got 10,456 photos of him, Pornhub, John. Good man. Should Fred have seen a red? I agreed with somebody earlier on, Barry, who said probably an orange. But you could understand it being given as a red. But I'm glad it wasn't a red because I don't like the feigning of injury. It was naive and stupid from Fred, but the feigning of injury does my head in. It is punishable, Keane, you're right. It's definitely punishable. But it's not Americanisms from this one, it's more cultisms. I'd love Lucas Leiva to come back, Mustafa, and be a coach at Liverpool. It's really weird to think that Lucas Leiva's two kids are born and bred Scousers. Like, that's mad, isn't it? Actually, he might have more than two kids, but the two that he had when he was at Liverpool anyway. I'd love him as a coach. He'd be great to come back to the club as a coach. It's a great shout, that, Mustafa. Right, anyway, second half to get underway. Santa's favourite little elf and BTEC Klopp going back to their respective dugouts. United playing from right to left in the second half. Referee's just doing his final checks. And we're underway. United do the decent thing and launch the ball out left hand side looking for Martial. It drops to Cavani. I think that ball was out of play, but either way we work on. Cavani, ricochet from him goes through Verratti. McTominay straight in on Neymar again, looking for him. Neymar goes past them. Cuts back inside. Verratti's foul. That'll be a free kick to PSG right on the halfway line, out very far left. Am I a Christian or a Catholic? Well, again, mate, excuse me pulling you up on this, but a Catholic is a Christian. I think you mean am I Catholic or Protestant? I'm Catholic, but I don't practice religion. I was christened a Catholic, but I don't believe in organised religion, mate. I respect people's beliefs, but I wouldn't class myself as a religious person. But I was christened a Catholic. Fernandez. Maguire, ball across to Lindelof. Over the top to Rashford. Kimpembe swings a leg at it, misses. PSG then crowd out Marcus Rashford and come away with the ball. And no news, Ronan, yet on the potential Red Corp acquisitions, Billy Bean, Jerry Cardinal investment in FSG. Not that I've seen anyway. Brian said disorganised religion is great. Well, I'm in the midst, Brian, of forming my own little Craig cult here called Anfield Agenda. So, you know, that will eventually transition, mate, into religion, so we don't have to pay tax. I need Jesus. Again, if you're of religious belief, buddy, have at it. I respect your beliefs. Whether you're, you know, Muslim, Catholic, Jewish, whatever. If you believe in a God and practice religion and it brings you solace and help, happy, delighted for you, and I wish you nothing but love. Fred, Rashford, Marquinhos. Good defending that from Maguire. The black hoodie is a very cult leader thing, to be fair. There you go, Brian. Shh, Brian, you're giving away the secrets, mate. Neymar. After watching Schurz last night, would I rather with McCann, White or Schurz? Ben White's top of my list, always has been. I would probably go in the order of... The only thing that worries me about Upamecano is yes, he's a big physical specimen. His range of passing looks a bit awkward to me. He doesn't seem like a Klopp type of centre back that will play the ball out and carry it forward. I think Schurz came out with a statement last night that suggested that he's happy to stay at Ajax, but we all know that a €30 million offer would get that deal done from the point of view of Mark Overmars and Ajax being willing to sell. But Ben White would definitely be my first preference. Thiago, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Rashford rolls the ball down the line. Lovely back heel into the path of Rashford. Rolls it across. Oh, Martial shits the bed. He shits the bed. All the great work done. Rashford and Cavani doing brilliant work down that right hand side. Rashford carries the ball forward. Rolls it into Cavani. Cavani plays a beautiful little back heel right into his path. And then Rashford puts it on a play for Martial, who shits the bed from about 8 yards and blasts it over the crossbar. Boing! There you go. Can't be missing those chances, mate. Schurz definitely looks like somebody who would be a Klopp type defender, by the way, Ryan. He good with the ball at his feet, calm, composed, can pass, can carry it forward. Has the attributes you'd expect from a Klopp centre-back. Who do I want to win? Oh, God, Kate, I despise both clubs, mate, but I'd have more of a begrudging respect for United than I would PSG. And I'd love to see PSG and Real Madrid knocked out in the group stages, so let's say I'd err on the side of United winning this game, because I really cannot stand PSG. And United are going to go through anyway by the looks of it. So, the Anfield Talk, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Yeah, but those who are wanting United to lose, obviously that's our built-in initial instinct, but seeing PSG get knocked out in the group stage and playing in the Europa League would be hilarious. Kimpembe now carrying the ball forward for PSG. 5 minutes gone in the second half, still 1-1. The one religion we all have in common is Anfield. There you go, mate. Boom. Yeah, but if United lose, it doesn't really mean anything. They're still going to go through. Do you know what I mean? I'd much rather see PSG knocked out and Leipzig go through than PSG go through and Leipzig get knocked out, because I prefer Leipzig over PSG. So I'm pushing aside the United aspect of this and just looking at it through the lens of, do I want PSG or Leipzig to get through? And I want Leipzig to get through. So I hope that explains where I'm coming from. It's not very often I'll want United to win a game, but the thoughts of PSG getting knocked out would be brilliant. Marquinhos. Pressure comes on from Martial. Now, if Martial took up Gaelic, that would have been a lovely, well-taken point there. If he had to took up Gaelic football, that would have been a lovely point. He could have went off happy with himself that he got himself on his team a point. But in football, mate, it's not good enough. Free kick to United. Fell just inside the half of PSG left hand side. Rashford tried to take it quickly, but the referee wouldn't allow it. Maguire. Lindelof. Nice little ball through there to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He tries to go around the outside. Wan-Bissaka backs himself, cuts back inside. Looking for support. It's a good play that from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. A little 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. Now Fred. Fred has a strike. Deflection. Goes wide. It'll be a corner kick. Oh, Mustafa, no. No more Atletico, mate. Please, God, no. WFM to you, the Anfield Talk. WFM. Again, folks, please do hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're, 30 away from 2,400. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. Right, here we go. Corner to United. Maguire's up. Lindelof's up. Delivery in. Free kick out. Referee spotted an infringement. I think was it Paredes? I'm not sure who was fouled, but anyway, it's a free kick to PSG. Chelsea 2-0 up. Thank you for the update, Mustafa. Mr. E, WFM to you. PSG working the ball down this left-hand channel. Neymar, flick inside. Again, good play from PSG to open up a bit of space. Neymar now spreads it across right-hand side. Ball down the line, looking for the run of Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe now has it in that channel. Maguire comes over. Mbappe. Martial comes to help out. And it's eventually cleared by United. Down this left channel looking for Edison Cavani. He's brushed off the ball. PSG have it now. I think this game is really going to open up, folks, in the next 10 minutes or so. Marco Verratti now. Ball inside to Neymar. He has options on the left. Neymar carries the ball on. Cuts back inside. This is what drives me demented about Neymar. The obvious ball was left-hand side. But he turns back into traffic because he's a greedy, selfish little twat. And now PSG have given it away and United sweep it across right-hand side. That would do my head in if I was watching Neymar. Like, as in from a fan's perspective. Fred switches the ball across right-hand side to Wan-Bissaka. He cushions it forward looking for Rashford. Kimpembe does well though. He hooks it forward to Neymar. Again Neymar cuts inside. Turns this time. Neymar to Verratti. Ball back, spread across right hand side. Do I play Among Us? No, but Drawdy keeps trying to get me to play and a few other people, but no I don't. I don't play any computer games at all. Even on my phone, there isn't one game on my phone, would you believe? I'm someone that much would rather listen to a podcast or read an article. Yeah, good to see Harvey Elliott doing well. Mustafa got himself a goal tonight as well. Delighted for him. Tuchel's going to sub me in for Neymar. Jesus, there'll be no bursts of pace, mate. I can promise you that. If I'm in there. Neymar now. Switches the ball across to Marquinhos. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Marquinhos. Mbappe. It's given away though. United now with Rashford. Rashford turning forward. Fernandes on the ball. Fernandes. Tries the outside of the foot pass to Rashford. It was the wrong choice and now PSG have it. I love these end-to-end games of football as a neutral. They're good to watch. Mbappe. Verratti now. Options left. Cross pulled across. Fred reads it well though. McTominay. Fernandes. That's a lovely leave from him which allows Martial to roll in. Cavani now. His pace is... Oh, Cavani hits the crossbar. Martial misses another great chance. And then it goes out for a goal kick. How on earth did United not score there? It was a brilliant counter-attack. All started from a lovely dummy from Fernandes. Martial then rolls a beautiful ball into the path to Cavani. The defenders get back, but Cavani tries a beautiful chip, hits the crossbar, drops to Fernandes, who leaves it for Martial, and Martial fires the ball. It gets blocked. Another wasted opportunity. That was excellent from Cavani though. Seeing the keeper was off his line, chips it, hits the bar. You're expecting Fernandes then to lash it on the volley, but he leaves it for Martial. It's blocked then, and Cavani shits the bed and lets it go out for a goal kick. How did they not score? Martial having an absolute mare there today. That's 2 sitters he's missed. Marquinhos now. Circa. No, I thought that was my daughter, but it's not. Verratti. Cross in, Fred deals with it. PSG scored after 6 minutes, Ricky. Pogba the French Mark Noble. What are we at? 20 away from 2400 now, folks. Thank you to those that have joined us tonight. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed, you know what to do. Maguire. Ball forward. Alex Telles dialed down the line. Martial heads it on. Looked like Cavani was coming back from an offside position to me. It'll be brought down for a free to United. Marco Verratti will pick up a yellow card here for his foul on Anthony Martial. Oh, that definitely a booking, to be fair. Clipped his ankle. The referee got that spot on. But again, it all came because the offside decision wasn't given. This is what annoys me about the offside rule. So that should have been a free kick to PSG for Cavani being offside. But because of this new stupid offside rule not putting the flag up, it ends up with a free kick to Manchester United and Marco Verratti fouling Martial and a yellow card. It's one of these little anomalies, I think, with the new offside rule, and that it should have been a free kick to PSG, wasn't given, and then Martial got fouled by Verratti and yellow card. So there you go. 2-0 to Juventus, said Mark. Ronaldo with that goal. Oh, bit of a nasty cut there on the eyebrow for Marquinhos. Marquinhos going to have to go off and get treatment here. It's right under the eyebrow as well. Right where you don't want it, because that rolls straight into the eye. In boxing terms, that's not a great place to get a cut. He's gone off now. He'll have to get a bit of Vaseline on that. Probably won't be time for a stitch till after the game. So a bit of Vaseline on it and try and just stop the bleeding going into the eye. Maguire. Where have we got? I wanted to say thank you to somebody. Thank you, double A. Rashford. Ball down the line. Cavani. Flag goes up. Offside. Marquinhos still getting treatment here on the side. I think he's ready to come back on. Waiting for the wave on from the referee. Marquinhos back on now. PSG back up to the full complement of 11. 30 minutes to go in this one, and it's just going to keep being an open game, I think. Here's Rashford. Cavani. He tried to open it up, let it go across his body, but let it go a bit too far. But United have it back now. Wan-Bissaka. Fernandes. Ball into Rashford. Step over. Rashford. It took too long. Why didn't he pull the trigger? Absolute gobshite. Neymar now carrying the ball out. He tries the ball through to Mbappe. Doesn't get there. United now, their turn to attack. Maguire. Ball out left hand side to Anthony. I can't score to save me life. Martial. Fred now. Martial. Maguire. Out left hand side to Cavani. Cavani's looked really bright in the final third, I have to say. It'll be such a shame when he gets that ban. What do I think about the vaccine? I'm not touching that subject, mate. Sorry. Again, still Maguire. Ball switched across to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. United probably be asking themselves how on earth they're not in the lead here. Paredes now. He switches the ball out right hand side to Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe up against Alex Telles. Fred comes across to help him out. Still Mbappe. Cross cleared. It'll be PSG. Lindelof it was with the clearance. It's really weird burning it out because I never know. I'm so emotionally hyped up and invested in our games that sometimes I forget to even look at them from the perspective of was it entertaining or not. 27 minutes to go at Old Trafford. United 1, PSG 1. Corner in from Neymar. Ball breaks to the edge of the box. Mbappe. Couple of step overs from him. Ball back to the edge of the box. Across to Neymar. Neymar with a little ding towards the back post. Marquinhos. Oh, he's hit the top of the bar. That was a great opportunity. It was a lovely little float across. Marquinhos almost got up a little bit too early. Struggled to get over the top of the ball, even to head it down. Gets the connection on it. Tries to pull his head back to take a little bit of power off it, just so he can float it in. But it clips the top of the bar and goes behind. Both sides hitting the bar now in the second half. See exactly what Marquinhos was trying to do there. Just trying to guide it back from where it came from, but couldn't get enough loop on it. Moise Kean gone off now to be replaced by Bakker. I really do not see what Keane brings to a game, by the way. Every time I watch him, he's horrendous. Am I missing something with Moise Kean, or I don't know. I just don't get him. I don't rate him at all. Paredes has gone off to be replaced by Ander Herrera, former United player coming on. It's weird. Former United player playing for PSG. Former PSG player now playing for United. McTominay. He works the ball across. So BTEC Klopp has shuffled up his pack there to try and get the 3 points. First name Troll, Elijah John 5. Last name Cunt. Marquinhos. Kimpembe. Not that I'm in trouble, the Anfield talk. It's just I'm not qualified to talk about a vaccine, and if I don't have enough information to talk about on a subject, I tend not to talk about it because there are people far better than I that can talk about these subjects. So I tend to just stick to the stuff I know a bit about, and that's football generally. It's not that I don't want to talk about a vaccine. It's just that I'm not equipped enough to talk about it. Bakker now goes around the outside. He's done more there in the first 5 seconds he's been on the pitch than Keane did in the entire time he was on. Who's throwing, is it? It's United throwing. Dortmund 1, Lazio 1. Craig isn't a politician, said Ricky. Yet, mate. Yet being the operative word there. Do I have it in my mind that maybe one day I'll run for a political office? You know, I might just do. Rashford. Ball back, crossed far to the far post. Nobody there. Can Telles keep it in? No. I've subscribed to both your channels. Sub to this channel, start of the game. Thank you, Elevator Kid. Much appreciated, sir. 3-0 Morata with the goal there. He really does function better at Juventus, doesn't he? Alvaro Morata. He's always seemed to be a bit more comfortable playing there. Again, PSG knock it forward. Herrera. Ball into Neymar. Neymar switches play across left side to Bakker, but it's too far behind him and it goes out again. Just a bad pass there, to be fair, asking too much of the youngster. Oh, politics and religion are defo no-go subjects, Bernadette. There's no winning. You can't win in those conversations. Not that you want to win. Telesh. Martial. Fred. He tries a pass. It's blocked. Herrera. Marquinhos. He goes down the line, right-hand side. Mbappe now. To Neymar. Neymar. Little cushion ball to Baker. Oh, great stop. Great stop from David De Gea. You're expecting the net to bulge. Neymar rolls the ball across the backer. He hits it first time. Great save from De Gea. Gets down really well. Touches it around the post. Will PSG rue another missed opportunity? But fair play to De Gea there. That was a very good save. A penalty in the Dortmund-Lazio game as well. Wow. Thank you for that update, Mustafa. Neymar now with the corner for PSG, who are badly in search of this winner. Ball in. It's cleared. Breaks the edge of the box. Strike. It's in the net, but surely it's going to be ruled out for offside. Marquinhos has scored, but initial instinct is that this is offside. But again, we'll wait and see. Let's wait. Marquinhos is celebrating. I don't see too many appeals from United players, to be fair. Maybe this is going to stand. Let's have a look. Oh, I think he's onside, I think this is going to count. I think Marquinhos has made it 2-1 here to PSG. I think this will count. Oh, this will be tight, but I think it'll count. I'm changing the score. I'm going for it. Looks like it's 2-1 to PSG. People are celebrating. I want them knocked out. I want Leipzig to go through. Oh! Oh, Christ, this is going to be tight. Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh my God. I think this could be ruled out by like a stud, basically. Nope, they've given it. Goal given. It was very tight and... Oh. Red card. Fred's gone bye-bye. Fred picks up a second yellow. You can whinge all you want, dickhead. You're gone. Off you go. It's all gone PSG's way now. Fred's picked up a second yellow. He's off. It was a heavy touch. The ball got away from him. Oh, do you know what? He got the ball. Do you know what? He got the ball. I'm sorry, but Fred got the ball. That shouldn't be a yellow card. He got the ball. He got the ball. Whether you think he should have been sent off earlier on or not, I don't know, but the referee's telling him to get off the pitch. Oh, I think he got the ball there, folks. He's still refusing to leave the pitch, by the way. He's still standing now. He's off the pitch. I think that's a bit harsh, but, you know, he got the ball. I don't know what to say about this. Obviously, people will have their opinions about whether he should have been sent off or not earlier on, but he got the ball there. I'm sorry, that shouldn't be a yellow card. This is what VAR is supposed to be there to protect. He's gone, he's sent off, but I have to say that was wrong. Right, we're back underway. There's no change in the decision now. Fred is gone. United down to 10 men. Yeah, but follow through is natural. This is what gets me. You can't slide in for a ball and not follow through. So, he got the ball. He got there first. So, in my opinion, he won the tackle. I think that's harsh on Fred, if I'm being honest with you. And that's coming from a Liverpool fan. I genuinely don't think that was a yellow card. Verratti now for PSG. We're trying to kill the game off now with this one-man advantage, of course, as well. 18 to go. This would be a huge win for PSG. What will Solskjaer do to try and swing the pendulum back in their favour? Goes out with United, throw-in now left side. Look at that blue line there. So close. The offside decision, but the goal stood. And it's 2-1 to PSG. And then straight after that, Fred got himself sent off. Pogba's getting ready to come on now. He's getting a little bit of instruction from Michael Carrick. Look, we'll all have our own thoughts on the whole Fred situation. I absolutely agree with anyone that has a different opinion on the headbutting incident. I think it was the right call to give him a yellow, but that wasn't a yellow card. I'm sorry, that second one was not a yellow card. I do agree with all the people in the chat, by the way, that are saying that Fred only has himself to blame. He should have been a bit more calm. United should have subbed him. I get that, and I agree with you on that. His head seemed to be gone a bit in the first half, so subbing him would have been a good idea, but it's too late for them now. So Pogba's on now to replace Rashford. Let's see if he can do what to get United back into the game. Ball moved across left side now by PSG. Backer. Inside to Ander Herrera. Pogba now, first touch for him. He lays it off to Alex Telles. Telles does really well under pressure. Rolls the ball into the path of Paul Pogba. And Pogba does fuck all and it goes out for a throw-in. Oh, Connor, I agree. With no way we were getting that goal in the Premier League. They'd have found a way to draw that line to make sure we were offside. De Gea to McTominay. Cavani. Lindelof has to put it out. It's to throw into PSG. Solskjaer's talking to... I can get why Solskjaer's pissed off, by the way. I can get why any United fan right now is pissed off. Your team goes 2-1 down, and then within a minute, you're seeing Fred getting sent off for a second yellow, even though in all honesty it looked like he got the ball and it shouldn't have been a yellow card. But do I have any sympathy for them? Not one fucking bit. Giroud's got a hat-trick in that one. Fair play. 3-0. Good result there for Chelsea against Sevilla. Fair play to Olivier Giroud to get himself a hat-trick. Backer now, left-hand side for PSG to Neymar. Neymar cuts back in, gives it to Verratti. Switch the cross now to Marquinhos. He rolls it out right-hand side. Look at Mbappe playing right on the shoulder there, waiting for the ball. Telles now under pressure, backs himself into the corner flag, turns, plays it off a PSG player. Pogba flicked forward now by Telles. Marquinhos. Neymar. McTominay. He goes past McTominay very well, in fairness to Neymar. Still on the ball to Herrera. He's muscled over by Fernandes. I honestly meant to say Fernandes, but I actually ended up saying Fernandes. I meant to say Fernandes. I hate PSG as well, Alfie. Can't stand them. Maguire. Back to De Gea. Wan-Bissaka. Maguire. Cavani. McTominay. to Pogba. Pogba tries the ball down the line for Martial, but Marquinhos gets there first. He plays it out right hand side. Oh, perfect hat-trick as well. Oh, they're the best, Brian. Left foot, right foot header. PSG now on the counter. They've got 4 men forward. Mbappe rolls it into Neymar. Neymar, still Neymar. Eventually lays it off to Herrera. Strike, and it's gone over the bar. PSG just about to make a double substitution now. What have we got? Florenzi going off to be replaced by Kehrer. And I think Verratti's going off to be replaced by... Is that Rafinha? It is Rafinha coming on to replace Verratti. And United bring on Donny van de Beek. 12 minutes to go in this one. Cavani's gone off to be replaced by Van de Beek, so you'd imagine that would see Martial going through the centre. And also Mason Greenwood, actually. Didn't realise he came on as well, so another attacking option there for United. Mason Greenwood coming on to replace Martial. Fair to say it wasn't Anthony Martial's best night tonight. Again, folks, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Let's try and get it to 2,400 on this stream. And thank you for joining us. Pogba now, left channel for United. Goes out, it'll be a throw-in. 11 minutes to go plus additional time. Just a reminder, United down to 10 men because of Fred getting a second yellow. Which I don't think he deserved, if I'm being honest. 2-1 Blackburn, thank you Mark for that update. Free kick to United now, left hand side, just inside the PSG half. Ball launched forward, Maguire gets his head to it. Pogba flashes a volley from the edge of the box. Maybe a yard over the bar, but it was a good strike from Paul Pogba, to be fair. Maguire headed it in his direction. Pogba took it first time. Watched it all the way. Got a very good strike on it. You know what? That's not too far away at all from Pogba. Watched it all the way. Great technique. He's unlucky. It was a good strike that from Pogba. Thiago's rated 85 and Pogba's rated 86 in FIFA. I don't know, man. I don't even want to touch that subject. Telles floats a ball down the line. Rafinha now for PSG. He goes down. Referee gives the free kick. 10 minutes to go at Old Trafford. Anyway, anyone think United can find a way back into this? PSG try a quick free kick down the line, looking for Neymar. Too much on it, and it goes behind. It'll be a Manchester United goal kick. Yes, Harvey Elliott did score David for Blackburn today, which is great news. Happy to see him doing so well. De Gea is going to go long with this goal kick, which he aims out left hand side. Pogba heads it on, looking for Greenwood. Back to Paul Pogba. Alex Telles now. Pogba tells him to go back, so he goes back to Harry Maguire. Maguire turns Neymar inside out. Neymar, of course, has to find a little something to moan about, as he always does. Maguire launches the ball long, looking for Fernandes. Marquinhos gets there first, but Mason Greenwood picks up the second ball. Greenwood out to Fernandes. He floats one into the box. It's headed away by PSG. And it'll be a free kick to PSG. Donny van de Beek went in for a tackle with, I think it's Herrera, who's again gone down like he's been absolutely shot. Hard to see how heavy the impact was. Hang on. He caught him, but I don't know. We are where we are anyway. Dara, I haven't had a chance to look at the emails yet, mate. One sec. Yes, Dara, I did get the email, mate. I'll reply as soon as the stream's over, buddy. Marquinhos, and thank you for sending it, Dara. Marquinhos, ball long to Maguire. Well, it wasn't to Maguire, but Maguire nipped in ahead of Neymar. 8 minutes to go at Old Trafford. Free kick to Manchester United deep inside their own half. Maguire over the free kick. He launches it long. Again, United giving away silly free kicks. Fernandes this time, adjudged to have lent into the PSG player. Oh, every time we can see the Trolls defo come in elevator kid, 100%, mate. You can see it straight away. The viewing figures go up by a few hundred immediately after we can see the goal. All the Trolls come running in and then disappear again when we go and score. 4-0. Giroud has 4 goals. Wow, what a night for Olivier Giroud. Rafinha now. Neymar. Maguire intercepts. He carries it forward now. Van de Beek right hand side. Mason Greenwood. He tries the ball, launches into the box. Maguire, left hand side of the penalty area. Fernandes, header straight at Navas. No power on it, easy for the goalkeeper. Really intriguingly set, this group. Herrera now. PSG looking to stretch the field, make that extra man count. They move it across left hand side. 6 minutes plus additional time to go here at Old Trafford. United trailing by 2-1. Rafinha now. He moves the ball out left hand side to Neymar. Neymar tries to cut inside past Lindelof. Ball goes out off Lindelof's leg. And now Angel Di Maria is about to come on for PSG. Another former United player. Rafinha. Neymar. Nice little sideways pass from him. Mbappe. He fell over his own feet there. Mason Greenwood does well now for United, but he's no space. Ball up the line again into an area, but there's nobody there. Fernandes was very well to win a throw, in which he takes quickly now. Greenwood inside the penalty area. Van de Beek. United just can't get the bodies they need forward quick enough. Fernandes now to Donny van de Beek. Why did he charge into the penalty area, mate, instead of looking to put in a cross? It's over everyone. Headed away by Marquinhos. Why didn't Donny van de Beek drive into the penalty area there? Telles. Maguire. He switches it back across to Bruno Fernandes on this right hand side. Fernandes dinks a little ball, but it takes a deflection. It's headed away. Neymar has it now for PSG. Alex Telles does well to get back and win it back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now right hand side for Manchester United. Donny van de Beek. United really going, even with 10 men, really going in search of this equaliser. Fernandes. Telles. Lindelof. Maguire's basically playing as a forward at this point. Maguire heads it into an area. Good defending though. It's headed back to Keylor Navas, and he'll just pick that up and kill a few seconds. No, I won't be doing the Rangers game tomorrow, Bernadette. I've such a busy day. I'm recording the interview with Ian Brewster tomorrow evening. Then I've got a late night agenda coming up tomorrow night. So yeah, it's a really busy week. Fred got sent off late. It was Fred that got sent off for a second yellow. Only 10 subs away from 2,400 now, folks. There's 260 of you guys watching. If you could do me a favour, take 1 second, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Really appreciate your support. Again, this is our new second channel, a little sister channel for Anfield Agenda. You're from Norway, Daniel. Welcome in, buddy. Lovely to see you. Throw into United here, right hand side. They sportingly give it back to PSG, who would put it out. And now Bakker launches it long. Referee gives a free kick there for a foul on Neymar out near the touchline left hand side. 3 minutes to go plus additional time for United to get that penalty. 2 years to the day, Ethan's corner. Yep, we were. I was looking back over the video of me celebrating that. What the hell's going on here with Di Maria? He's changing his mind, is he? He's not bringing Di Maria on. He's changing his mind. I think he's bringing Idrissa Gueye on instead. Donny van de Beek, does he have the pace? No, he doesn't. Go out for United corner though. Chance for United. Kera was a little bit sloppy there. 2 minutes to go plus additional time. Corner to Manchester United. Chance for them to pack the box here. Oh, we've hit 2400 guys. Thank you so much, but please do keep hitting that button. The quicker we grow this channel, the better. Alex Telles now at the corner for United, left hand side. Maguire's up, Lindelof's up, McTominay's up. Ball in, it breaks down. PSG hook it away, now they have a chance to counter. Mbappe, it's 2-on-2 here. Mbappe and Neymar against Maguire or Lindelof and... Oh! Mbappe pulled it wide of the far post, could have killed it off. Neymar screaming that he wanted it, but Mbappe backed himself but couldn't pick out the far post. Chance there for PSG to kill the game off. It was Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka against Kylian Mbappe and Neymar. 2-on-2. Neymar completely unmarked, but Mbappe kept back. You had to keep going, to be fair to Mbappe there. Just couldn't pick out the corner. Igalo about to come on now for Manchester United in the last roll of the dice. It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka who's gone off, I think, to be replaced by Igalo. And Idrissa Gueye comes on for Paris Saint-Germain. PSG again launch it forwards. Excuse me. Neymar. He has his pocket pinched by Maguire. Alex Telles now. Donny van de Beek to Igalo. Ball back around the corner to Van de Beek. Here comes Alex Telles. He whips the ball into the box. It's deflected. PSG clear their lines, but it's still up in the air. Van de Beek heads it forward. Oh! Sorry, I thought there was a bit of an incident there, but the referee signals play on. We had throw in 4 minutes of additional time added on. 4 minutes, which I think is a bit short if I'm being honest with you. 4 minutes anyway for United to try and snatch an equaliser in this one. Thoughts on Leeds? Enjoyable to watch, mate. Really hard working team. Neymar, he carries it out for PSG. Goes past a couple of players. Fires it out left hand side to Kylian Mbappe. PSG getting bodies forward. United scuttling to get bodies back. Rafinha to Neymar. 3-1. Game over. Rafinha did really well there. Could have gone down but stays on his feet. Goes around. Whips it back to Neymar. Neymar's pretty much got an open goal. He side foots it in. And it's 3-1 to PSG. And that group is blown wide open. Interesting. Right. As things stand now in that group, United top with 9 points. PSG second with 9 points. Leipzig third with 9 points. That's going to be a very interesting last set of group games. That pretty much kills off this. Neymar gets his second of the game. Good work from Rafinha, by the way, to pull it back to Neymar. Neymar has an easy little side foot into the goal then, and it's a game set match to PSG. Side foots it between De Gea and Maguire. There you go, PSG. That's a really tight group now. It's going to be a very interesting last group stage game. I think PSG have got Istanbul, I believe, and United have Leipzig, so it's going to be interesting. Big night for United there to go to Germany, I think, and try and get that win. Actually, a draw would take United through, wouldn't they, on a head-to-head? So yeah, they just have to avoid defeat in Germany and United go through. 2 minutes of the 4 minutes have been played so far. Again, thank you to those that have joined us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, folks, before you head off. This is our new second channel. Main channel, obviously, Anfield Agenda. Only a lifetime contract at Parabellum. United could go out, I know, but it's interesting. PSG could come from basically third place in the group to top the group if they beat Istanbul and United drop points. But for United, they just need to avoid defeat in Germany. Igalos now for United midfield. Gay takes it off him. Ball goes back to Kimpembe. He gives the ball back to Keylor Navas. We're inside the final minute of additional time here, Manchester, folks. United 1, PSG 3. Oh, we'll be all cheering on Leipzig in that one, won't we? All of us giving it to Leipzig to beat United. And we're going to be streaming the next Liverpool game. Yes, Lace, on Sunday. Be doing the Wolves game starting from 6:45 PM. Streaming on Anfield Agenda, as normal. It's non-Liverpool games we do on this channel. Herrera now. Ball out right hand side. Didn't I say to you guys before the match that if I had any money to put on, I would have been putting it on either a penalty or a red card in this game, and we would have got it up because the penalty didn't come, but the red card certainly did. And there goes the final whistle, folks. Paris Saint-Germain have come to Manchester, beaten them by 3-1. Neymar and Mbappe embrace, and yeah, BTEC Klopp gets the job done. So that group's blown wide open now. United sit top with 9 points. PSG second with 9 points. And actually, do PSG go ahead now on the head-to-head after that second goal? No, they don't. How have PSG not gone ahead of United on head-to-heads here? I'm confused. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining us. Hit that subscribe button before you head off. I'll be back tomorrow night with a late night agenda. I'm also filming an interview with Rian Brewster's father tomorrow evening, so that'll be up on the channel on Anfield Agenda over the coming days as well. So again, thank you for being with us for this one. United lost, so happy days and all that stuff, and I will chat to you soon. Take care.